Okay, this is a beautiful morning where I'm at in Mexico. It's a Sabbath day reminder. A lot of folks think that because Jesus is the Sabbath day rest, that it's okay to ignore one of God's 10 commandments, number 4, in which a commandment of the Lord, along with not murdering and not robbing and not stealing and honoring your parents and not blaspheming the name of the Lord God, not having idols, not putting any other gods before God, not committing adultery, not bearing false witness. Along with these, they think it's okay to ignore one of them, which is keeping the Sabbath day holy. And I would say the fact that Jesus is the Sabbath day rest is all the more reason to observe and honor that day. I'll be the first to admit observing the Sabbath is difficult. It takes much faith. And I'll be the first to admit I don't do it perfectly. But I try, I do my best, and I ask God to help me to observe it more better. I ask God to help me to observe it better. And I pray that every Sabbath. Jesus nailed sins to the cross. Keeping the Sabbath is not a sin. A lot of folks say, well, the apostles observed the Sabbath on Sunday. And that's not true. That's a lie. Jesus observed the Sabbath even after his resurrection. The Apostle Paul observed the Sabbath many years after Jesus' resurrection. Christians observed the Sabbath for hundreds of years after the resurrection. Constantine came along with the Roman Empire. And of course, any Christianity associated with the Roman Empire is not Christianity, it's Catholicism. But he declared Sunday as the Sabbath. Furthermore, the Sabbath begins on Friday night and Saturday night. It's not Saturday. So when the apostles, the disciples, when they met on the first day of the week, it was at sundown after Sabbath. So they would observe the Sabbath. They would observe the Sabbath. And the sun would set, and then they would gather to meet. That's how they taught until midnight. They didn't teach until midnight because they started at 9 in the morning and went all the way through the day and until midnight. No, they met at around 5 or around 6, 7 o'clock, whatever time the sun went down, maybe 8. And it was a 4-hour sermon or a 5-hour sermon that went till midnight. There's nothing wrong with meeting and fellowshipping on Sunday, but there is something wrong with replacing that day that's the first day of the week, or that day, that Sunday that's supposed to be a day where you go out and work. On the 7th day you shall rest. On one day you'll rest, and the other 6 you'll work. And you take that day and you change it, and you turn that day into the Lord's day. That's called blasphemy, because that's considered the sun god day, and we shouldn't reverence that day whatsoever in replacement of the true holy day that God gave us, the true day of rest that we're supposed to rest on. Now, if you choose to ignore that, then you're denying yourself blessings. Take the Jewish people, some of the most successful, smart, intelligent, wise people in the world, and they keep the Sabbath. Though they deny God, though they reject God, they keep the Sabbath, and they are blessed because of it. So if you choose to deny yourself blessing, that be upon you. God bless you. Have a good day. I did a teaching on this on my playlist. If you go to my playlist, it's one of the Never Before Heard Bible teachings. I went through every single objection to keeping the Sabbath. Every single one, I went through them. And I negated every single one of them. Because if I wasn't able to negate them, I wasn't going to put the teaching up. So please go watch that playlist if you care about truth. Many folks don't care about truth. Many folks have it in their head. They have it in their mind. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I believe, and nothing is going to change my mind. Not God, not the Bible, not anything. And they'll never, ever let their mind be changed. God bless you. Have a great day.